This first part of the video will show you how to access the bursary application for the 2024-2025 academic year. You should start by going to the BMet website. Once you're here, scroll right to the bottom where you will see the link for the Learn landing page. You should click this. You will be directed to this login page. If you have completed your enrolment with BMet, you should use the login details which will have been emailed to you. Once you have logged in, you'll be prompted to set up your multi-factor authentication. Please follow the on-screen instructions on how to do this. You will now be on the Learner landing page. At the top, you will see the ribbon. Please locate Support, and then on the drop-down menu, locate Apply for Bursary Support. This page includes lots of information you can read about the financial support that we offer here at BMet. Please ensure that you have read the information and guidance on this link here, and you have collected your household income evidence ready to upload during the application. Once you have done this, you can scroll down and click this link here to apply.
I am going to show you how to apply for bursary. I am on this page, Apply for Bursary 2024-25. I click here and I move down the page. Here it explains, before you start, make sure you have documents of your household income with you. After you complete this form, we will ask you to upload them. So I need my evidence of household income. Here I can see some examples of what evidence I can use. So number one is proof of income from a P60 form. Number two is income support allowance. Number three is employment and support allowance. Number four is a letter about housing benefits. Number five is a letter to confirm working tax credit. Number six is a tax return if I am self-employed. Number seven is a payslip if I am working. Number eight is evidence of universal credit, the most recent evidence. Number nine is personal independence payments. And number 10 is an Aspen card. So I must have one of these pieces of evidence. I have this, so I can continue. So I click here and I move down the screen and I click on the blue button, click here to apply. Now I am on this page, Financial Support Application Form 2425. I click here and move down the page. Here there is a list of the documents I can use for my evidence for the application. So on this side where it says option, here is a list of the different situations, and here is a list of the information I can upload for my evidence. So for me, I am aged 19 or over and have a total household income of less than £30,000. So I upload my household income. You choose the option that is correct for you. Here we have a list of the information you can provide. So for me, I know I need to provide information about my household income. So here, household income, salary, wages from paid employment. So that's from my job. So I can upload my pay slips for the last 3 months or my P60 form. I go down the page and here I can see the information that I need to enter. Where I see a red star, I know that I must write something. So here, my first name is Mary. So I write Mary. My last name is Smith. So I write Smith here. My date of birth, I click. The year of my date of birth was 1985. And my birthday is February the 1st. So I check 1st of February 1985. That's correct for me. So you enter your first name, your last name, and your date of birth. Next question is about my gender. So 2 possibilities, male for a man, female for a woman. So this is your gender that you identify as. I identify as a woman, so I choose female. Which site am I studying at? I am studying at Matthew Bolton, so I select Matthew Bolton. You select the site for you. And next question is asking about my IT access. So what technology do I have at home? I do not have a desktop or laptop computer with internet. I have internet on my phone, so I select internet only. So you choose here for you, do you have a computer with internet? Computer with no internet, only internet, so possibly on your phone, or nothing. So I select internet only and I continue down the page. So next question, who do you live with? So you choose, do you live with your parents, 2 parents? Do you live with 1 parent? Do you live with your partner or spouse, so your husband or your wife or your partner? Do you live on your own, alone? Do you live with a foster carer or do you live with somebody different? So I live alone, so I select alone. How many dependents live with you? This question is asking about children. So I have no children, so I select 0. You select the correct number for the number of children who live with you. Next question is about travel. So do you own a smartphone? Do you have a smartphone? A phone with internet? Yes, I select yes. And next question, how do you travel to college? So I travel to college by bus and walking. So I select the 2. But you decide, for you, do you travel to college by bus, by train, by bicycle or bike, by car, by tram or walk? You can select one or you can select more than one if it is true for you. Okay. Now I go down the page. So here it asks about my household income. So please select your yearly household income before taxes and deductions. So I am working, but I pay tax and national insurance. So I choose the income before tax. So for me, The answer is this. So you choose for you. And do you receive any of these benefits? So I do not get job seekers allowance. I do not have income support. I do not have employment and support allowance. I do not have universal credit. I do not have working tax or child tax credit. So I choose not applicable. But you choose the correct one for you. I go down the page. Here is a question about work placement. I do not do work placement for my course, and there is no red star, so I leave this blank. So I write nothing here, and I go down the page. And here it explains that when I do my application for bursary, I have to wait for a decision. When I am waiting for the decision, I am responsible for paying the cost of my course. If my application for bursary is agreed, then the bursary will pay for my course. So I need to wait for 4 weeks after my application to see if the bursary will pay for my course. Now, the next section is about childcare support for students who are aged 20 plus. So if your age is 20 or above or higher, then you need to apply for childcare support. If you are not 20, so if you are younger than 20, you need to click here to see on this link. Okay. For me, I do not need to apply for childcare support, so I will select no. Okay. Now I go down the page, and here is my declaration. So here I confirm that what I am saying is true. Okay. So before I do my application, I agree that the information I have included here is true and accurate. I have included all of the papers that they ask for, all the evidence. If I am missing some evidence, then possibly I will need to wait longer for a decision. I understand that my attendance must be good. If my attendance is less than 87%, I understand that possibly my bursary will not continue. So if I have a bus pass, but my attendance is lower than 87%, I will not continue to have my bus pass. If I leave college during the course, I will need to return any equipment. And possibly, if the college pays for some help for me, I will need to return that money. If anything changes for me, so for example, if I change job, my salary changes, I need to tell the college. Here, the funding is for the course I want to do. If I want help for a different course, I need to apply again. Here, the bank details I include are my bank details and not the details of somebody else. For my bus pass, the bus pass will be on my phone. I am responsible for making sure that my phone is charged, because if my phone has no charge, then I cannot access my bus pass. Travel support, so travel support bus pass. If I lose my bus pass, or I lose my phone, or it is stolen or damaged, I understand that I will possibly not get a new bus pass. If I get a new bus pass, possibly I will have to pay something for this. I understand that there will be assessments, so checks on my support, and possibly my support will not continue. Benefits, I will tell the Department for Work and Pensions, so DWP, if the college is giving me some financial support, because that may change the benefits that I get. And I also understand the privacy, so the information I enter will be used for this application, and I can find more information on the BMet privacy notice on the website. So I am happy with all of these conditions, and I confirm. I click here and say I confirm I have read and agree to the above terms and conditions. So now I have to upload my documents. Here I am going to upload my documents. So I have saved a copy of my evidence as a PDF file, and I am going to upload this. For you, you need to take a photo or scan a copy of your evidence, and you need to upload it. So here, I need to select the type of evidence. I click. I am going to upload my P60, so I click here for P60. I click here for choose file, and I look at my documents, and I can see my P60 here. So I click, and I click on open, and I can see here the name of my document. So that's okay. So I click upload. I can see here that the evidence is uploaded. Everything is okay. So I click continue. My online application is complete. So here is green. I can see the tick. Everything here is fine. So I know that I have finished my application for bursary. Now I will have to wait for up to 4 weeks for confirmation of a decision. So if my application is accepted, I will wait for 4 weeks, and the college will contact me to confirm that my application is accepted.